I'd like to take this time to recognize and stand in solidarity with our LGBTQ plus communities during Pride Month. The great abolitionist Frederick Douglass once said, "Without struggle, there can be no progress." And during this time of reflection and celebration of Pride Month, I find his quote most appropriate. Throughout history, our LGBTQ plus communities have faced discrimination and exclusion, often openly ridiculed and degraded, and even today, still victims of violence, all steeped in ignorance and hate. Regrettably, many of these struggles have also involved actions by law enforcement, including this department. In 1969, in the Greenwich Village section of New York, a haven for gay, lesbian, and transgender communities, the New York City Police Department raided and arrested community members at the Stonewall Inn. At the time in New York, it was a crime to employ gay employees or serve gay customers. In accordance with the New York criminal statute, police were authorized to arrest anyone for not wearing at least 3 articles of gender-appropriate clothing. NYPD, as did other departments, pursued investigations and raids of gay bars and other establishments. The impact and trauma on the LGBTQ plus communities created fear, intimidation, and resentment. In the summer of 1969, community members had had enough and resisted the police action, leading to what was known today as the Stonewall Riots. I'm mindful that the Los Angeles Police Department has a similar history and disparate treatment of the LGBTQ plus community. Prior to the Stonewall Uprising, in 1959 at Cooper's Donuts, and in 1968 at the Black Cat Bar, there was protests and demonstrations as a result of police action that left a long-lasting stain on this department's reputation. The struggles of that time, including the Stonewall Riots, and the struggles over the decades that followed, have sparked and have continued to fuel a revolution for the LGBTQ plus rights and community solidarity. June 28, 1970 was the first Gay Pride Parade, which recognized the anniversary of the Stonewall Riots and Uprising. Over the years, the movement has spread worldwide, creating a new narrative of celebration, acceptance, and pride in oneself. Over the decades that followed, I'm proud of the progress that's also been seen by this department in ensuring dignity and respect for all members of our communities, including the LGBTQ plus community. Our efforts have seen this department lead the profession in ensuring our interactions with members of the LGBTQ plus community are founded with respect and dignity. Whether as a victim of a crime or offender, members of the LGBTQ plus community today will be treated fairly with a workforce culturally sensitive and reflective of all of our communities in Los Angeles. Today and every day, I, along with every member of the LAPD, stand with you as an ally and fellow Angelino. Today, as Frederick Douglass would want, we celebrate more than 50 years of progress, with Los Angeles being the home to people of all race, creed, color, sexual orientation, and origin. Our LGBTQ plus communities now own and operate a vast array of businesses and professions, from pet stores to clothing stores to top-rate cafes. They also lead while serving in elected office as community activists and members of this department. Please know that you're supported and valued as equal representatives of the extraordinary people of Los Angeles, a city itself with the distinction of being home to a vibrant LGBTQ plus community. The Los Angeles Police Department celebrates Pride Month with you and is committed to continuing to work for progress and lasting change when we all see the day when everyone is valued for their individuality. And as a society, we have driven out instances of hate, violence, ignorance, and discrimination. Happy Pride!